Listen carefully. I'm going to ask you something most people avoid thinking about. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. If your life ended tonight, what would still be left undone? What words are still sitting in your chest unsaid? What dreams are still waiting for a version of you that never shows up? I'm 92 years old. I've buried people I thought I couldn't live without. I've watched strong men disappear in a moment. I've seen plans, perfect plans, fall apart in seconds. And the one thing I can tell you with absolute certainty is this: you are living like you have time. You walk around like your days are guaranteed, like there's some invisible contract promising you more years. There isn't. There never was. You just got comfortable believing there was. Let me tell you about a man. His name was Jack. Sharp guy, confident, successful, everything people chase. We were sitting in his office one night. He had just closed a massive deal. Cigar in his hand, smile on his face, and he leaned back and said, 5 more years. That was his plan. 5 more years of grinding. 5 more years of sacrificing. 5 more years of putting life on hold. Then he was going to travel. Then he was going to relax. Then he was going to finally live. 3 days later, he collapsed on the sidewalk outside his office. Heart attack. Gone before he even hit the ground. 42 years old. He never took the trip. Never touched a paintbrush. Never lived the life he was waiting for. And that's when it hit me. The real tragedy isn't death. Death is guaranteed. The real tragedy is waiting to live and running out of time before you start. Look at your life. Be honest. How much of it are you postponing? I'll be happy when, I'll relax after. I'll enjoy life once. You keep pushing your life into the future like it's a meeting you can reschedule. But life doesn't work like that. There is no later. There is only now. And every time you trade your present for a future that isn't promised, you're making the worst deal of your life. And here's the part nobody likes to hear. The world doesn't stop when you're gone. Jack's office was cleaned out in a week. His position was filled in 2. Within a year, people barely remembered his name. That company he gave his life to, it moved on without him, just like yours will. So ask yourself, what are you sacrificing your life for? Because if it's just money, status, or approval, you're playing a losing game. I spent years chasing that game myself. Big house, nice car, recognition. I thought that was success. I thought I was winning. But let me tell you what winning actually feels like. It's not applause in a room full of strangers. It's not a title on a business card. It's not numbers in a bank account. Winning is sitting at a table with people you love and having nowhere else you'd rather be. Winning is peace, and most people never experience it because they're too busy chasing things that don't matter. You're buying things you don't need with money you barely have to impress people who don't even think about you. And one day, all of it becomes meaningless. I've been to more funerals than I can count. You know what I've never seen? A moving truck behind a coffin. You don't take any of it with you. Not the house, not the car, not the watch, not the awards. Everything you spent your life accumulating becomes someone else's problem to sort through. Thrown away, sold off, forgotten. So why are you sacrificing your life for it? Why are you missing moments that actually matter to pay for things that won't? I learned this too late. Too many late nights. Too many missed dinners. Too many moments I can't get back. I remember winning an award once. Big moment. People clapping, shaking my hand, telling me how successful I was. I went home that night. House was quiet. My wife was asleep. My kids were asleep. And I sat there, holding that trophy, feeling absolutely nothing, because the people who truly mattered weren't there. And I had chosen that. That's the truth nobody tells you. Your career is not your life. It's a transaction. You are trading hours of your existence for money. And money can be useful, but it can't replace time. It can't replace presence. It can't replace love. If you drop dead tomorrow, your job will replace you faster than your family can process the loss. So don't build your identity on something that's disposable. Now listen, because this part matters. At the end of your life, you won't remember the deals you closed. You won't remember the hours you worked. You won't remember the things you bought. You'll remember moments. Simple ones. A laugh, a hug, a quiet morning, a conversation that meant something. That's the real currency of life. And most people are broke because they spend all their time chasing everything else. So here's what I want you to understand. You don't need more time. You need more awareness of the time you already have. Stop waiting. Stop delaying. Stop telling yourself you'll start later. Because later is where dreams go to die. Do the thing now. Make the call. Take the trip. Say the words. Fix the relationship. Forgive. Let go. Live. Not perfectly. Not someday. Now. And here's something else. Stop being so afraid of what people think. Most people aren't thinking about you. They're too busy worrying about themselves. You're not the center of their world. So why are you living like you are? Take the risk. Start the thing. Embarrass yourself if you have to. Because one day, you won't even be here to be embarrassed. That fear you're holding on to, it disappears the moment you realize how little time you actually have. And one more thing, pay attention to the moments. Because one day, everything you do will be the last time. The last time you hug someone. The last time you hear their voice. The last time you laugh together. You don't know when that moment is coming. So don't rush through it. Don't ignore it. Don't trade it for something meaningless. Be there, fully, because that's what life actually is, a collection of moments. And you don't get to keep many things, but you do get to keep how you live them. I'm 92. My body is tired. My time is short, but my mind is clear. And if I could give you one thing, just one, it would be this truth. You don't have time to waste. Not on fear, not on ego, not on things that don't matter. So don't wait. Don't plan your life like it's guaranteed. Don't sit in the waiting room of your own existence. Step into it, right now, because one day you'll run out of chances. And when that day comes, you won't wish you had worked more. You won't wish you had bought more. You'll wish you had lived more. So go, before later disappears and takes your life with it.